what's up, YouTubers? Basically I gotta pull this transmission out of here, but first I gotta remove this plow that I made. Oops, take a bolt here, a bolt there, the whole thing comes off. I used to have rope tied on here. I already undid that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start removing that transmission and taking that out, and try to make one good transmission out of all of these. The one that's on there now has a hard time shifting gears, getting into gear. The gears are slipping, so I gotta take that apart, see what's going on inside. Take one of these apart. Maybe it's a broken gear or something worn out in there. Take this apart or that one, exchange that part, and make a good mower again. So we got 3 transmissions. Our goal is to make one transmission that's gonna work. Hopefully 2. One for this and one for that. But at least one. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start removing that transmission. I have a table set up where I'm going to be working on this stuff, and I'll continue my video there. Okay guys, there's 4 bolts holding the transmission to the brackets. They're both 1/2 inches. So I just use Craftsman 1/2 inch wrenches to take these off. There's 4 of them. Okay guys, next I'm going to disconnect the transmission shifting bolt from the leverage bar underneath by the transmission. Okay, so that little transmission bolt here that holds the bracket so you can shift your transmission on this mower is a 7/16, I believe. Yeah. As well as the other Craftsman. Okay, so now I gotta remove the brake mechanism here. Not the whole brake mechanism, but I might do it because I have to take this apart. So either way I do it, I have to release the spring under here. Now guys, I have a whole bunch of these green shirts. These are my work shirts I just work on crap with. I don't care if I get them dirty, get acid on them, or holes. I don't care. But anyway, I'm going to go take off that lever. Okay, got a little clip on there. A little washer, take up some space a little bit. Okay, that's the brake lever. I'm also going to do the brakes one day. What I'm going to do is go ahead and put that back in here so I don't lose nothing. Okay, now we got to go release the pulley, the belt, get the belt off. Okay. Okay, next we're going to remove the plow. I already took the bolts out. Two bolts, comes right out. Now we got to remove the rear end. So somehow I got to lift this part up here, lift it up, and pull this out. I'm not sure if it's in neutral or not, so I might put it in neutral before I do that. Okay guys, the next part, I got some boards underneath. I removed 4 of these on the transmission brackets. There's 2 on each side. Now we're going to remove the transmission. It's going to be tough. I'm going to have to lift it up a little bit. 1. Okay, there's the transmission removed. So when I go put the good one back in, I just put it in, buckle it up, remove the boards, you know, just reverse everything I did. So now basically I got to cut all these ropes out of here, get the chains off, everything, get the tires off. That's my gloves, guys, they fart. Alright, then get this transmission on the table over there. I'm going to take all the bolts out. We're going to take a look inside. Let's see if we get these knots out. One. There's 2. Now I'm going to get my razor blade or my cutters and just cut this stuff out. I'll get these chains off. These are just my scrapping type of cutters, snips you might want to call them. Now we're going to remove the chain. Now it's flipperoo. Flipperoo. These knots out here. Could have had 2 of those, but obviously I shoved the 1. Real good for plowing, snow. Good enough, good enough. This could be tricky sometimes here. I guess this would be 2 parts, guys. Maybe in 3 or 4. I just don't know. So I just got a flathead screwdriver. I'm going to remove that clip right in there. Stick this in. There's a little groove here. Where is it? There's a little groove here. You could fit the screwdriver in. You just pull it out, hold it with the other hand. Grab your washer or washers. Man, these tires are filthy. It's a little work, some pulling and yanking. You'll be able to remove that tire there. There's also some stuff in here we have to get out too. You got your pin. You got a washer. You got the spacer. Should be another washer or two washers. On this one, there was two washers here. Two washers. And one on top. This here is just a spacer. Two on the top, two on the bottom. You got your spacer. You got this thing here. Okay, so all these are going to get greased real good. Okay, sometimes you're going to have these little caps on there you got to get off with a screwdriver. Try to pop them off when it's nice and hot out. You should get these off really good. Then you do the same thing to the other side. Boom, there's our transmission. There's an O-ring on top where you need a special tool to get in there and get that out. I'm going to do that at the table. I'm just going to leave everything else the way it is, you know. Get this over by the table and I'll see you over there. Okay guys, go ahead and get some cardboard down on your table, on your work area. It's going to get messy. Go ahead, plop your transmission on it. Okay guys, so you're going to need one of these. If I can get this thing together. To get that piece out. I'm going to try to remove it now. It's really hard to see when it's rusted. Okay guys, so here's that little O-ring. The two little tiny holes. That's what you got to remove to get this thing off here. Easy. Yeah. Came off really nice. Sometimes you got to bang them out. You don't want to crack the transmission there. Hey guys, it's like 20 bolts all the way around, somewhere around there. I got a 3/8. I'm going to take them all off around. So we crack this open. You might need a screwdriver to clean around the bolts. If it's real greasy and grimy in there, get some of that stuff out of it so you don't strip it.